Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm just doing a little run through of my tarp. I was going over a few things, checking it out. I was considering it for a future little backpacking trip, and I figured I'd go over it while I had it out. I was taking measurements to figure out how long it was and how wide it is, and why I had it out. I wanted to go over how unbelievably simple it is to make. So, first off, you have to pick your fabric, whether it be silk nylon or Cuban fiber. This happens to be spinnaker. What you want to do is necessarily a simple hem, as you can see. Now, on certain materials, one side will be treated with the water-resistant material when the other side may not be, or in some cases both. It really depends on the material, so you have to do a tiny bit of research before starting your product. But basically, the width of this material is a little bit under 5 feet. So after the hem work, I lost a little bit, and I think it's 4 3/4 foot in width. I think it was 104 inches in length. So that's not quite 9 feet. Quarter of a foot shy of 9 feet. So anyways, you have your simple hem, and then depending on where you want your tie outs, on what you're going to do with your tarp, you need to make a few decisions, because within here I cut a triangular piece of this material and actually glued it in to reinforce, because here we are dealing with nylon webbing, while here and far over there to be used for an A-frame, and then over there I put one as well for the half pyramid shelter. So the most used points with most tension, we used nylon webbing as opposed to grosgrain. And believe it or not, this grosgrain ribbon is a lot stronger than you would think, and I've never had any problems with it. This was a beginner sewing experiment. This tarp weighs in at 6 ounces, and that's with these guy lines. They're kind of rolled up right now, so not all of them are to be shown. But anyways, as I said, I was going over my tarp, and I wanted to explain how unbelievably simple it is to make, and how lightweight and how simple the rectangular shelter is. The simplest method. You can see there. This one you might be able to see my little triangular reinforcement spot. Yeah, you can see that right there. So the reason why I put this nylon webbing instead of the grosgrain in this particular spot is because the half pyramid is one of my favorite pitches for the tarp. So the rectangular tarp is the simplest thing to make. You want to work on that hem. The first thing you want to do is learn to do a hem. And it's kind of fun, playing around with your sewing machine, getting better and better. So, I had fun playing around with this tarp. This is that spinnaker material that I love to use. I used this tarp through New Mexico on the Continental Divide Trail, and absolutely loved it. So, if you learned anything from this, it's that you could take a piece of material, cut it into a square fabric, give it a simple hem, figure out your points at which, what pitches you want to do with your tarp, and go from there. And most importantly, have fun. If you liked this video, please subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot more videos. It's nice to share videos with this spinnaker material because not many people use it. So happy hiking!